Tunnel boring machine Kathleen broke through to Blues Point last week, marking the completion of tunnelling for the Sydney Metro project. Named after Kathleen Butler, who played a vital role in building the Sydney Harbour Bridge, the tunnel boring machine completed twin tunnels, each one 885 metres long and up to 40 metres below sea level from Barangaroo to Blues Point. This marks the completion of a total of 31 kilometres of tunnels delivered by 5 tunnel boring machines for the Sydney Metro project. But the occasion wasn't celebrated with the usual fanfare, as ministers are busy dealing with a health crisis. A consortium of 30 organisations, including tertiary institutions and construction industry heavyweights, have received $28 million in federal funding for the Building 4.0 research initiative. Building 4.0 is an R&D project by the Australian Government Cooperative Research Centre program, which is tasked with improving key outcomes in the construction industry, such as cost, quality, time, waste and sustainability. Monash University, Lendlease, the University of Melbourne, Donovan Group, BlueScope, QUT and over 20 other industry organisations will look at bringing construction into the new age. The initiative will look at things like digitisation, off-site manufacturing, new materials, advanced design and improving culture, communication and regulation.
Are you guys alright?
Formwork has collapsed during a concrete pour on a building site in Canberra on Tuesday. One worker was taken to hospital but released a short time later. WorkSafe ACT has stopped work on the site and is currently undertaking an investigation. The parade development on Constitution Avenue in Campbell is being developed by JW Land, with Icon Construction the head contractor. Icon also delivered Western Sydney's most notorious building, Opal Tower. It is understood exemplar Formwork's lightweight steel forms were being used on the site. Managing Director for the company, Owen Devaney, recently posted the project on LinkedIn, saying the lightweight system reduces risk and adds productivity. Construction site staff would hardly notice they're in the middle of a pandemic, with many workers expressing their concern over crowded sites and union negligence. CFMEU Secretary Dave Noonan admitted that there were many sites not implementing measures for appropriate hygiene. The Age reported that their tour of 6 commercial sites in inner Melbourne found examples at every one of building workers centimetres apart rather than the recommended 1.5 metres. Electrical worker Ryan Stanton, in an article on left-wing publication Red Flag, let rip. The idea that our health and safety should be left to the discretion of companies like Grocon, the greed of which resulted in the deaths of 3 passers-by after a wall at one of its construction sites collapsed in 2013, would be laughable if it wasn't so horrifying. Construction in Australia is full steam ahead despite increasing social distancing measures and limitations on gatherings, including funerals being limited to 10 people and weddings just 4. This is causing a divide in the global construction community between those that are calling for site shutdowns and those wanting to keep construction open for business. In a rare alliance, the CFMEU and Master Builders Australia have formed a united front to keep sites open. The Age said of those they interviewed, there was an even split between those wanting to continue work and those who felt the union should be lobbying for a shutdown. There's even a petition circulating in the UK to shut sites down. Currently it has over 400 signatures. On the Tools put the question out on Twitter on what people thought of keeping sites open. There were mixed responses, but most called for sites to shut. The self-employed in Australia's construction sector represent around 30%, so it is unsurprising that this is the industry divided in a battle between health and livelihood.